It is the 11th February of 1948, and after the disastrous fall of the German troops in both Russia and in Scandinavia, there is not much that stands between us and Berlin, to be honest. We actually have numerical superiority for, I think, the first time on that front, which means we are now going to go on the final push to clear out the remaining Axis, and then there will be peace in the world. Ours. So, the very first thing that we're going to be doing is have a quick look if anybody has any kind of things that he can upgrade. Yep. We can get... how many? He's got one trait. He could get... Logistics Wizard for additional reduction of supply consumption. Given that we'll be fighting mostly in Europe, probably I'm going to go with the reinforce rate instead. Okay, so supply should not be a huge issue here. He can get the infantry expert. I have a bit of command power, so I can finally promote some of my generals. He can get the Panzer expert for armored division defense, or the combined armed expert for motorized and mechanized defense. I mean, they're 50-50, and this gives a bit. Mechanized gives a bigger bonus, so I might go for combined arms here. Okay, so we've got that going. That's not really super important. He can get the infantry expert, and we can do one more promotion. Let's see if anything. Yeah, either one of these will probably give him of the 11th the infantry expert as well. Okay, promotions are done. Let's get our air force sorted out, because how is it looking? Northern France, we are actually very much in control now. For the first time in this war. Southern France, nothing going on, but yeah, Northern France, there's not an awful lot left. And the losses have been horrendous, obviously. But as you can see, the tide has turned. So our fighter losses are now actually smaller than the enemy losses. And with the loss, especially of all oil, or most of the oil that the Germans would have access to, and all the steel that they could get out of Norway and Sweden, well, their production is going to start suffering. So let's have a look how much the Germans have left, honestly. Let's see what we know. They have 151 divisions left, which is not an awful lot. So about 1 million men under arms. They have a decent amount of destroyers still. But there are 2 Admiral Hipper class cruisers, 2 older light cruisers, and 2 submarines. So a bunch of destroyers, but that's about it. Oh yeah, Air Force I wanted to see as well. So in the air, yeah, they don't have much left. They've got 450 fighters. These are fighting in northern France. They've got 700 close air support planes, and a small number of tactical bombers, but that's pretty much it. What they have. How about the Italians? Let's see what they've still got. On the ground, fewer divisions than the Germans. And do we actually have insight what these templates are looking like? Not quite. The Italian Navy has a bunch of destroyers and a couple of light cruisers still sailing around somewhere. The Italian Air Force is, for all intents and purposes, just a bit of ground support, but that's about it. That leaves the French. I don't think the French are having a large amount of resistance here anymore. On the ground, somewhere around 50 divisions, 50 to 60. They do have a bunch of submarines actually, but we haven't really seen an awful lot of them. And yeah, they are pretty much destroyed as well in the air. There is not an awful lot left, and that leaves the Spanish as pretty much the last sort of major combatant in this whole area. So fighters, there is nothing left in the air. The Spanish do have a battleship, 2 battleships actually, of the España class. We haven't seen that anywhere. They've got a bunch of destroyers, one heavy cruiser, a couple of lights, and they still have a bunch of submarines as well. On the ground, 60 to 70 divisions. So all in all, we have so far taken 1.6 million casualties, which it's been a hard fight. The Germans have not been an easy enemy, but we have inflicted over 10 million on them, plus a couple more, for a total of 21 million casualties, both wounded, fallen, and captured on the Axis side. They will be put to work for restoring everything after the war is over. And we are decrypting the Germans again, so that's still happening. There is not sure what that is. Oh, it's Poland. Poland, as part of the Allies, is not at war with us. Okay, we can fix that. Yeah, we'll declare war on Poland. How about the Swiss? Yeah, we need to declare war on the Swiss as well. Okay, let's just do Poland and then Switzerland, because there will be nothing left. So I might just have to do a little bit of cleanup afterwards. Next up, let's bring our Air Force forward. So we have our troops are basically standing 1,000 kilometers or so from Berlin, and there is not an awful lot left that the Germans have here in terms of resistance. But let's get our Air Force in place. We've got, what do we got here? A bit of close air and a bunch of fighters. They can move over here and focus on Czechoslovakia. We've got a bunch of tactical bomber wings. Let's move these over there and focus on the north here. We've got a couple of, more than a couple of planes over here. And that is 1,800. Do we have an airport large enough that can actually handle that? And that would be a no. So the airbase in Warsaw is going to have to be, can I? No. I want to transfer them. Oh, I'm not controlling that yet. No, I'm controlling that. Why can I not transfer these there? These need to be in that airbase. There we go. So that airbase needs to be built up, because that's not going to be able to host. So I mean, we don't have really anything better to do. So let's just do that, and we may as well just construct a bit more in the air here. Yeah, there's not an awful lot in terms of forward air bases. So let's build another one there and another one in the north, and that should be sufficient range for everything to make their way over. We've got a bunch of tactical bombers here. They can operate out of there and then hit that area. A couple more here. Send them north. And then over eastern Germany. 2 more fighter wings. I'll send them over here. No, that's too far from the front. There we go. And we've got a couple more here. We actually might need some some air support in the north here, because I'm going to redirect those for now, because these have the range to everywhere. We don't need these anymore, but they can operate out of Norway, so they can already start focusing on the northern German states. And do we have anything else laying around? Yes, we've got we've got a whole flurry of tactical bombers that we can possibly, I don't know where we're going to put them. There, that'll do. Moldova, and they can support they can support over there. We are not going to be fighting in Greece anymore, so we're going to have to start moving. These are naval bombers. These are scout planes. They can move a little bit further ahead. This is all fighters and tacticals. So let's move these all over here and focus on the Balkans. That's the scout planes we've moved. These are jet fighters. They can move up a little bit and focus on the Balkans as well. And there's not an awful lot else that we've got laying around. So I think we are good in terms of reorganizing the air for the time being. We do have some airports here overstacked. So these 2 fighter wings need to, yes, they need to move. Where are we going to move them? I'm actually going to get them, I'm going to get some fighters here over, now that we have some, we can take, how many of this? 1 too many. So let's get 1 fighter wing over here. I think Bay of Biscay is having some Spanish naval bombers, so let's see if we can make short work with those things. Okay, that should relieve the pressure on these airports. So the very next assault that we're going to do is we are going to have a tank breakthrough here. We're going to try to push towards Trieste and cut off everything that's in the Balkans. And then wipe these out from here to shorten this front. And then we can invade Italy in the south, Germany in the north, and from France in the west. So, do we have something that can fight here? We've got mostly infantry. We need some tanks. Tanks would be nice. Give me some tanks. There we go. A couple of tank divisions. So, anything else we can pull off the front line here? Do we have any other tank divisions? Not really. I mean, we've got some tanks stationed here, but I don't want to fight. I don't want to get tanks pushing through the mountains. They're just going to be there for the cleanup operation. So these tanks are going to no, they're going to go here. Yep, and then push through across the bridge, and then along the railroad up to Trieste. Okay, that should give us a nice little encirclement here. And off we go. Did I build up all the airports? We also might not have radar coverage up there, but I'm not sure we're actually going to need it. I'm not sure where else I had. I'm just going to build up some airports here, just in case we need them. We'll find out in a second where everything is. So we get these going. Tanks are going. We did have a... did we have a oh yeah, there's a railway gun. That's mine. We captured that from the Germans. So that thing is actually going to support the tank push with heavy artillery. So good. Tanks are moving. We are getting counterattacked, I believe, here by some German divisions or something. Oh yeah, the other thing that I need to sort out before we start focusing. This front here, because that's a bit of a mess. They still have a port in Kirkenes. No supply here at all. Yeah, absolutely no supply there. But we are still getting divisions from the... Okay, we still get divisions coming in. So let's just quickly... have we pushed these guys out from there? I believe we were about to. Finland still hasn't capitulated, have they? Yeah, they're extremely stubborn, the Finns, in that regard. Think we just need some offensive lines here. So capture the rest, and I would like all the divisions on that to be assigned to this front line, please. Why is that only one division? There are 22 divisions on this front. So control click to control right click. Go there. Okay, 22 divisions, and these guys are going to wipe out Finland and take Kirkenes. Select, and yeah, all of these divisions have their orders. All right, and then they have their marching orders. This is 5th Army. 5th Army has landed where now? 5th Army. So 5th Army go, and they should be going as well. Okay, good. So they can clean that up in the north there. There is some Sweden left, but honestly, I'm not going to worry about that right now. There's a single division here which is holding this fjord. this crossing in Copenhagen. There's no way the Germans are going to get across there. But I'm happy for it to bind 5 enemy divisions because they're not getting through that. Okay, so let's go and focus on our tank assault here, which is going to be obviously a supply nightmare. We might have to do a simultaneous assault on what is this? Zagreb? Is that Zagreb? Let's do a simultaneous assault on Zagreb and see if we can make that happen. No, can you just? Okay, you need to move across. Okay. Tanks. Why are the tanks attacking? No, hang on. The tanks are not supposed to do this. Okay, everybody, just assault here, and then follow up to Trieste. There we go. And these guys are going to already capture Zagreb and make sure that we're going to have supply. This is actually... do we have air? Yes, we have air. So we've got the aerial superiority. We just need to get some reinforcements. We are crossing a river line here, which is less than ideal. But it's a smattering of German, Portuguese and other divisions here. And once we're across, then this should work out reasonably well. So we just need to get across there. Obviously, we're fighting on low supply, but that's why we're trying to take Zagreb. And I think we are across. They are trying to counterattack. There is an Italian tank division that is trying to counterattack. It looks like some Italian heavy tanks of some sort. But I don't think they... yeah, they've been pushed back. So we'll leave one division in just out there to defend. And the rest of them is going to keep going. And that'll open up the front line a little bit here. This river crossing is turning out to be relatively difficult, but we will manage. We will manage. Supply is the issue, so we do need to get through here, and I think we've made it. We've almost made it across. Okay, and the tanks keep pushing. Where's the rest of my tanks? Okay, I've got 4 tank divisions here. Is that all I have? That might be all I have. Let's make sure that we are widening the front lines and doing a... Okay, we can declare war on Poland. Where's Poland at? It's a bit small. It's difficult to see it. There it is. Alright. Declare war. Send. Yes. We declared war on Poland. And then the next are the Swiss. So we need to... What is this? Liberia. Oh, we haven't... Are we not at war with Liberia? Where's Liberia? That's somewhere in there, isn't it? Yes. Liberia. Okay, I need to do the Swiss first, because otherwise it's going to take too long. Yeah. Okay, so let's do the Swiss first. And get back here. And see if our assault here is functioning. Are we crossing another river? Oh yeah, we're crossing. These are 2 river crossings. We might not be able to take Trieste. Maybe we will instead try to cut them off here and see if that's happening. But we do need to get across here and ensure that we are deepening this assault here. Let's get a couple more divisions into attack here. They have actually put up a lot of air. Okay, we're gonna need more air support. What do we have in the air? Not enough by the looks of it. We've got fighter wings, tacticals, and jet fighters, and these are just scout planes. Okay, these tactical bombers need to do ground support, but they are currently overburdening the airport. And let's make sure we're building that airbase up. Bring me more. I want some more fighters, I think, or I'm just going to redirect some tactical bombers for now. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, these air bases need to be built up first. Okay, we're already doing that. And that air base is also overloaded. So that needs to be built up. Which one is it? That one? Yeah, we're already doing that as well. Okay. I might need some more fighters, actually. Bring some over from France, because I don't think there's nothing left in France. So let's bring some fighter wings over. Do we have an airport from which we can bring? Can bring 10. Let's bring 10 to Budapest and assist with this area. 10 fighter wings. We've got another 12 fighter wings here. Can we send these anywhere? Don't really have an airport anywhere. Build me one then. There should be an airport. So let's bring... which one was I getting? Those. Let's bring those 12 over to the airport here. And assist with that as well. Okay. So yeah, we are fighting. We are fighting in. We are fighting against. Okay, why is everybody retreating? Okay. I think my tank divisions decided that they wanted to be elsewhere on the front. I should have taken these out from the front. Let's see if we can manage to make this push up in here. It's going to be a bit of a costly one. Everybody try to push to, including the tank division lines, ideally, please. Assist. The problem is once their initial objective is defeated, then we are going to try and take Zagreb. Please take Zagreb. Everybody, please try to take Zagreb. No, assault. Okay, 2 more tank divisions. We're going to content ourselves with Rijeka. And I think we've actually... No, we almost took it. But we will get there. I've got a couple of tank divisions here still. Assist with the assault on Zagreb, please. Please, everybody, break through there if you can. And we have overrun some divisions. Can we get supply here? We need to get the railway connected there. Okay, so if we can break through here, everybody, please attack there. If we can break through there, connect this railway line. And we'll get everybody else to push from the north. Getting across the rivers here is painful, but we will all-out assault this railway line here. We're not going to get across there, but we might get across here, and then we can just take them out from there. And that should be the railway line connected. I think we are about to take Rijeka, which is going to encircle these divisions. Assault there, please. And you support. How's the air situation? Better. So we've got... yeah, we're shooting down their support planes in droves, so that's all good. And now we just need to close this here. Push them to the river lines. And please keep going. Please keep the assault going. We need to close this gap here. And we have almost managed, although the supply situation here in the mountains is pretty dreadful. Okay, Switzerland. Declare war on Switzerland. That leaves me with, what was that, Liberia? Yeah, Liberia. We're gonna be... You're not gonna stay. Is there anything else left here that I missed? That bit is Spain. This is all France and Italy. So once they go down, then the rest should follow. Okay, which brings us back here. So we've got green air, which means these pushes should no longer be an issue. Okay, and once we've closed the gap, once this battle here is over, yeah, Yamashita now has air superiority, and it's just a single division, and we've closed the gap. So now we can begin. Now we have these troops pretty much encircled because they have not really anywhere to go, which means we can now start cutting them to bits. And we are going to start by going after their strategic supply hubs. I think the next one that we need. So Zagreb's about to be connected. Once that's done, we will we will have sufficient supply to take everything else out. Do they have any other supply hubs in the area? They don't actually. A couple of ports here, but that's really it. So the ports are. Unfortunately, the ports along the coast are going to be difficult to get, so we're just going to push them. We'll push towards the first ports here along the coastline. Let's see if the tanks can get through. Second group, widen this front, and everybody else just all-out attack, all-out assault to the direction of Pristina. And we are going to get through the Balkans, and then there's going to be an awful lot left when we're finished. So let's get everybody pushing and see if we can cut them off here as well. I don't think they have a lot left to throw in our path. So we are doing an assault all along the front lines. You push towards the port, and we get that sorted. And we'll see if we can actually take the port here in Split as well. This is holding, and we just have to now... yeah, we've got that encircled here. Nice. So the tanks at this point can just clean up these. Take Split and then clean that up. Clean up Mostar. And we'll get all the infantry from the north as well, just pushing through and cleaning up the encirclement. And once that is done, there are a couple of troops cut off here. Somebody please wipe these out. There are some troops encircled, but yeah, they really don't have. Italy has decrypted our ciphers. Is there anything we can do about that? I think, no, cryptology is complete. There's not an awful lot left that we can do. So this is just, we'll just counter that by revealing their ciphers. And that will, that means we will, oh yeah, there's nothing left here. Just encircle these guys and finish them. Nakajima B6N, what was I doing here? Which one was that? That's the A7M. Dang, should have paid attention. Which one was that? G6M. Oh, that's the naval bombers. The better naval bombers. Okay. Research me something else. But we can start putting them into production. So that would be the B6N, carrier naval bomber. How much do we have? 300 odd. So we can get the range up, we can get the engines up, we can get the attack up, and one more engine, two more engine, one more attack, no, one more range, no, okay, that'll do. Oh, that's 400, okay, one less engine, almost, okay, one less range, alright, that'll do. So that is obsolete, and we will change production. We will change production of the veritable Bettys to. No, are you going to do this? No, of course you're not going to do it. There we go. No, that's the Hayates. There, these ones. And we don't need a second line of it, so that's happening. Okay, cool. And then here we are just cleaning up the remaining German divisions and Italian divisions and whatever else is left here. Everybody please concentrate Everybody please concentrate onto this encirclement. And everybody here, please concentrate on that. These are moving. Yeah, there is not an awful lot that they could do about here, supply or not, against our modern divisions. And we are now going to declare war on Liberia. Because if we're nothing but thorough. Alright. What's going on here? Excuse me? Why are the Polish breaking through? Okay. Who told you could do that? Alright. Clean that up, please. So let's take Krakow. Liberia has joined the Allies, and they can do that. Okay, push to Krakow, please. And you too. That should capitulate them, right? You take your eyes off things for a second, and everybody gets delusions of grandeur. Okay, just quickly. You lot close that. You lot close that. And you lot close that, please. And then just make sure it's all wiped out. Okay. And I'll deal with Poland. So let's push through here. That should not be a significant issue. We've got 7 tank divisions here. Just clean that up, please. Because I'm not gonna be having with Poland expanding. That is not on the menu, my dear friends. Not sure where you got the idea that that's something you could do. Okay, tank divisions to Krakow, please, and then clean up the front lines towards the Germans. They're the Allies, right? They're supposed to be at war with Germany. Or maybe not. Maybe that just sort of ended itself. Can we counterattack here? Okay, there is one left. Please clean these divisions up. And everything here, please clean these divisions out. Thank you. And they are cleaning out over there. Okay, Poland. I've encircled a Polish division here. Please destroy. And I think we were just going to be defensive here, honestly, because that isn't happening. So stay defensive. And I think we have sufficient tank divisions here to go and clean up Poland. Liberia is now our enemy. I know. We have declared war on them, literally. It should not be a difficult concept. See if we can cut this off here. Poland is also rather resilient. They don't give up that easily, do they? Okay. So am I now at war? Hang on. Am I now at war with both Axis and Allies? Oh yeah, I am. So Poland, Switzerland, and Liberia are now the Allies. Not for long. Okay. These divisions here. Yeah, wipe out that Polish division and then just clean up the rest. Did I not have any divisions in the north? I've got a bunch of tank divisions here that are not doing anything. Please clean this up all. We want to all made sure that none of that is left. Okay. And here we are fixing the front lines. No, attack, please. And you as well here. No, not you. You can assist here. Okay. Just want to stabilize the front lines. I know it's a field marshal order, so they do tend to reorganize themselves rather frequently, which is how this whole thing might have come to pass. Okay, please. Please wipe out the remaining things here. Take Dubrovnik, and that should be the end of the Balkans campaign here. And I am gonna need a couple more divisions, maybe. Everybody here, please move there, and then clean up the remaining Polish divisions. Yeah, they're not giving up so easily, are they? Okay, a couple of tank divisions here. Take the capital. There are even some Polish light tanks, but that's not going to do them an awful lot of good. So once you're done there, clean that up here. And where are you all? Where's you lot all going? This needs cleaning up as well. And that'll do, yeah. Okay, that should be the... There's still some Polish divisions here, so please try and wipe these out. Bring me some tanks. Bring me some more tanks here. And assist from the other side. Widen the front line. There we go. Another tank division. Just all out tank assault. These Polish divisions are not bad, honestly. They're definitely capable of piercing our medium tanks and inflicting some damages here. So this might actually be... I'm not sure why they still have supply, but we'll throw everything that we have on them. A couple more divisions here. Support the assault, please, especially the tanks. All our tank assault. We have cleaned up that little Polish uprising. Pun intended. Okay, that was a bad one. And we might be able to just encircle them here, honestly. So let's see if that's gonna happen. Just assist with this assault here. Why are we struggling so much? Because we have no air, that's why. Get me... what are these? No, these don't have range. We should be. This is... Which air zone is this? This is the Czechoslovakian air zone, right? This tile is the Czechoslovakian air zone. We should have air here. Why are we not having air here? Do they not have missions? Ground support, please. And 2 close air support wings. Don't know what to do. Oh, that's why. Okay, they were pointing at the wrong one. These guys were pointing at the right one, but these are fighter wings. They're not necessarily of help here. I mean, there's no opposition, but we need to get... Yeah, that's better. Okay, with air, we should be able to push this relatively easily. And yeah, we have taken the southern parts, and Italy should now be... It gets a little unwieldy up here. Italy should now have taken a fair amount of casualties. Let's see what they've got remaining. Yeah, 2.2 million at this point. They've got 96 divisions left, but we have several armies here. Which 10th army? Which field marshal are you under? So I'm gonna have to do that a little better. This is effectively more than one army group at this point, which means we are okay. Let's finish up Poland there, and then we'll sort this out. I'm just making sure that we are going to win this. Yeah, now we have air. Now this is happening. There we go. Poland has been defeated. And there's no need to do that anymore. In fact... okay. So this was... Poland. Yeah. Take everything. Why was that a... why was that a peace treaty? Okay, so this was a separate war, apparently. Now we're back to the Japanese-German war. Yes, I know, there's Japanese Belize. Why do we have Japanese Belize? How do these people get their independence? I'm pretty sure last turn I didn't have that. Is there like a focus or something? So this is now Japanese Belize. I keep accumulating subjects. I don't want no subjects. Ah, well. At least they're the same color. We can live with that. Somehow, either I clicked on something by accident, or they might have gained their independence somehow. But let's... what is this, actually? That's Slovakia. Okay. What am I doing here? Yeah, let's just clean up this front line here. And then we will reassign the field marshal orders, and then focus on the French front. Because how does it look in the north? I think somebody has forgotten. How about you people? You have forgotten here to go there and clean up this remaining German division. Everybody else is currently busy wiping out the rest of the Axis troops here. And once that is done, then we can actually bring them in against the Swiss, honestly. Okay, we are gonna have to reorganize our army groups a little bit. So let's pause that. Are we stable? Almost. Let's stabilize the front line here, and then we'll pause and reorganize our troops. Okay. Front lines are stabilized, more or less. So we've got Army Group 1. So we're gonna rename this. This is gonna be Army Group East. This is gonna be Army Group Germany. And we've got a bunch of divisions here. This is the 10th Army. And this, let's see, this is all, this is Army Group. Who do you have under your command? He has, let's see, he has the 2nd Army. Where are they currently? They're currently here. He has the 7th Army, which is going to be correct, because we're going to send these against Switzerland. He's got the 8th Army, which is currently in France. That is incorrect, because we're going to redesignate this to Army Group France. And we're going to redesignate this to Army Group Italy. Okay. So, reassignments. Let's see. So this is the 2nd Army. 2nd Army is currently in the Balkans, where it belongs. These guys are still busy in Norway. 8th Army is in France, so 8th Army needs to move to the other field marshal. 9th Army. 9th Army is in... yeah, he can stay. He's actually in the right... in the right position. Just stop any assaults. He's just kind of holding Africa in the south. This is 10th Army. 10th Army is here. That's the correct place. So this is 8th Army now there. 5th Army is still in the north. 3rd Army needs to go into here. So we've got that's more or less sorted out. I don't want to now start another army group because then gets really unwieldy. That leaves the 10th Army without an order. So we are going to change the front lines. So we're going to get no. Edit the front line, and please shorten that sort of up to here. And then we're going to give Army Group Italy. Actually, belay that order. We're gonna wait until the Norwegian campaign is complete, and then everybody is in place. So let's see that this gets finished up quickly here. Where are my troops? There we go. So we'll do that by hand, just on the quick. Make sure that you capture everything and wipe these remaining divisions out here. Okay, these guys are still busy. Yeah, they're going to wipe out that one German division, and then we can get everybody out. Meanwhile, let's see. We're not going to be fighting in Yugoslavia anymore, so we can already start moving our focus over. We are going to be fighting in Czechoslovakia, probably in the Alpine region as well. So let's get them over there. This is starting to be a little long range. I do have, these are, I may have a bigger airport somewhere. If not, I'll build one. No, there are no airports here. There's one here. Let's just build that one up. So these guys are going to move over here. Serbia for now. And the rest can support hitting Italy from over there. That should not be a problem. So next airport, build that up. Build me an airbase here. Okay. France is still under attack. I mean, that they're still attacking is just mind-boggling. How's our equipment situation? We do have 6,000 modern tanks. So one thing we can do is we can change the 8th. We can modernize the 8th army a little. So let's get all these ones, and including these guys, because they've got a lot of motorized divisions. Okay, can we change them all to that? Yes, we can. That is sufficient. And we've got 50,000 mechanized. So we can change everything else into... I know this is not ideal, but they're not attacking right now. They just have to wait for the deliveries to come in from the homeland. Okay. Finish up... what is that? There's a bit of Finland left. Don't tell me that they're not capitulating until that is taken. Okay, I'm just going to ignore them because they have no armies. Because the last 3 German divisions here are going to be about to be wiped out, and these guys are finished. So we can literally they're just fighting here in the furthest reaches. But I really don't mind there to be any bits of Finland left in the end. No, just attack, just kill everybody. There. There are no troops in it, so it's not a huge issue. And yeah, they are still trying to assault us here in Danzig. Not sure what they think they're doing, but okay, you do you. You're not getting that back, and that's the last remaining. Yeah, that was the last remaining divisions. So now we have, let's see, we've got the second army. This can go. These can go. So we've got the second army mostly standing around in Europe. Where did we have the 9th army? Okay, actually the 9th army is not in a good place here. 8th army, France. 5th army up here. I am considering to... Okay, let's see, hang on. 9th army. Because I would like to have a field marshal order for the invasion of Italy. But then again, I'm not going to need that many. I'm not going to need that many, right? Okay, maybe we can do it without a field marshal order. So we're just going to get the what is this? This is 10th Army. We're going to give the 10th Army a front line. 10th Army should be sufficient to just push into Italy, right? 10th Army front line here. Yeah, there we go. Push through, capture Rome. That's no. Capture Rome. That's literally what you need to do. And you as well, although you are going to get assigned sort of... we'll leave you in reserve. You can rest for a little bit. We're going to bring the 7th, give them a front line along the Alpine here. Sort of there. There we go. And that has to be 24 divisions of the 7th. We have cleaned this up, right? Yes, we have. Except for this one. That one stays. No, stop. You stay. Don't. Nice. Every time I fall into this trap. Yeah. Okay, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. It was just one division. Actually, it's more than one division. Every time I make this mistake, give me some air. Okay. You know what? I don't need the 5th Army there. I'm gonna give the 5th Army a front line here. And that is gonna be all of the 5th Army. All of it is gonna be on a front line here. There. Let's see if we can cut them off here, and then we'll just truck the 5th Army south. What are these guys doing over here? I'm not sure, but they are moving. We have retaken this temporarily, which means maybe we can clean it up, actually. No, just hold here. So that one division gets the temporary fallback line and stays and secures that. The 5th Army is going to truck in from the north because they have nothing else to do anyway. And you guys are coming into position, and the Army Group Germany is going to push there, pretty much. Which means that we are, once everybody has received their material here, what are still waiting for? They're still waiting for manpower to arrive from the homelands. That's okay. We'll let them do that. But we're going to get the planning going for the complete destruction of Germany and everything else here. And we probably can already give the 10th Army. 10th Army does the 10th? Yeah, the 10th Army has 1 tank division, but not an awful lot actually. Should be alright though. I don't think the Italians have anything left. So we'll give the 10th Army their marching orders. Oh, they're still getting into position. Okay, so once they're in position, then they will get their marching orders. And the 3rd Army can follow up and secure the front lines. And we are going to have some fun in France for a change, because we haven't really been having any fun in France for a long time. So let's see if we can push them back a little bit. Where would be a? Let's see if we can push the French back into Germany. Actually, they are actually attacking us here. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Nope. It's probing their defenses. They're not that good. We can make that work. So get some tank divisions to extend the lines here. And after a long period of a long lull, we are once again seeing combat in France, and that is actually exciting. There's not going to be an awful lot of super big encirclements here. It's pretty much just pushes, but might be able. We don't really have a tank concentration, but we'll expand the front line a little bit and see what the French are going to look like when we've pushed them out of France. Because if we can get France to capitulate, then we might be able to pivot and take out Spain. And Spain is also terrible territory. I might need the 7th in Spain after all. We will see though. Can we wipe out this little thing here? Let's see if we get a couple of divisions to attack and some support, and you assault here. Let's see if we can get that wiped out. How is the attack into Italy going? It's moving, and we are going to get field hospitals. Did I actually add field hospitals to my divisions? These are not having field hospitals. I think I can swap that out. Yeah. Just, to modernize a little bit. These guys have field hospitals already, so that's really all I care about. The specialist divisions can get field hospitals as well. The marine divisions too. There we go. And everything else should be these are older divisions, but they already have the field hospitals, so it's all good. Just to minimize the losses at this point, because there's really no need to waste valuable Japanese lives. Let's see if we can get a bit of where are the critical points. There is one in what's that, Limoges? Is that how you pronounce it? Let's see if we can get there along the railway line and take their supply hub. Okay, so slight assault here. Do we have air? We don't actually. We need these are fighter wings. We can move them south and just position them here. We've got mostly fighters, actually. We've got 8 fighter wings here that aren't doing anything sensible. I mean, it'll do. It'll give us air superiority, so it's better than nothing. And these are TAC bombers, so yeah, they're covering the northern edge here. So we should, yeah, we've got air superiority. That's all I wanted, really. These divisions are not particularly well suited towards pushing, but they're more like older defensive divisions. But I think at this stage the Axis are sufficiently weak that we may be able to. Actually, can we get a tank breakthrough? Let's get 4 tank divisions. Let's see if we can make a breakthrough through the Low Countries. That would be interesting. Can we get this happening all the way up to Antwerp? That would be nice if we can make that happen. And we will do. There's some Finnish divisions here, but that would. Let's see if that's gonna work out. Let's get these tank divisions. Let's see these tank divisions. See if we can encircle some of these remaining French divisions here. Yeah, I think they have. Okay, we need to make sure they're not getting cut off. So counterattack here. And you assault there. And these tank divisions are attacking in the north towards the airport. And I think after that it's just a matter of a little clean sweep, really. So we'll use our tanks to strategically cut through the Low Countries, and the resistance is minimal, honestly. So let me just wipe these out, and I think that means we can probably keep pushing towards. Attack here if at all possible. There we go. Keep pushing towards the river line and have ourselves another defensive line here. Just see if you can push the Germans out of the Low Countries. There we go. How's the invasion of Italy happening? Yeah, invasion of Italy is looking good. And this is all relatively stable. Okay, the Germans have sent a bunch of troops and have actually managed to capture southern Sweden. Good that I brought the 5th in. So let's give them. Let's retake Malmö, and we're gonna use all the divisions of the 5th. There it is. So everybody, please on that. They're short 2 divisions. Interesting. I should have some laying around. Why are these not trained up? That's fine. They must have lost 2 divisions somewhere. There. Okay. There you go. And we'll finish today's episode with the taking of the Low Countries, honestly. Just complete that, push them out of Rotterdam. Please. There. Okay. Tank divisions take that. And then continue on to... This is a bit of a weird terrain here. Then continue on to Rotterdam. There we go. And actually, that's probably even too far, but that's fine. We'll take the bridges. Let's make sure that the bridges are holding. And we are, I think, yeah, we're definitely making advances. We've got this bit wiped out here. We're standing on the borders of Spain, and the Germans have committed a lot of divisions in Sweden here. So I don't think they're going to see those again. Because what we're going to do here is wipe these out and get everybody else to assault Malmö. Because that's a lot of divisions that they've poured into Sweden. They thought they had an opening, but because we were relatively weakly defended here. but we had the whole Fifth Army stationed in Finland. So this is a smattering of all kinds of divisions. But let's see if we can manage to break through here. Just quickly checking that the Low Countries are stable. The Low Countries are stable. Yep. Let's see if we can get these divisions here wiped out. I'm not sure where they're going. Okay. They have no supply. They're trying to take territory without necessarily having a great idea of what to do with it, because now they are cut off once more. And that is going to be a lot of divisions that we will be destroying. Just assault here. You take that, and then these, and then go around. Yeah, they are getting encircled, and they are going to be getting completely wiped out. And that is a fair amount of divisions that we're destroying here. I think the Axis are going to be running low on troops pretty soon. Not German divisions though. So it looks like this was an all-out, sort of an all-out Axis effort to try and where are you guys going? Help out here in the north. Okay, help out there and then there. All right. But yeah, that was an all-out Axis assault here. Spanish divisions, some remaining Swedish divisions trying to retake their homeland. But yeah, the 5th has reacted, being railroaded in from Finland, and without mercy is cleaning this up, which means there is absolutely nowhere where these divisions have to go. They're surrendering en masse. There are even Spanish light tanks here that have been taken out. I'm not sure what they're fighting on. Nope. Yeah, they've been taken out. Which means what we can actually do is we can set up, and then I'm really going to end the episode. We'll set up a naval invasion from Göteborg. Göteborg to just to the north here, to the north of Denmark. Because then the rest of 3 divisions. The rest of the divisions can sort of just wait, and then we will add to the assault from the north. The 5th can do that. Meanwhile, we have broken through in the Alps, and we are about to take Italy out. So I think next episode we'll see the fall of pretty much all the remaining Axis forces, and then it's going to be game over. But anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.